morning. Another day. Another cup of coffee. Or three, if I've been counting correctly. We're here in beautiful Manhattan. It's a gorgeous Saturday morning. Not a lot of people around, so no need for the mask right now. Not only is it COVID, but it's also 6 a.m. So really nobody's walking around. The shoot went amazing today. And it was quite the learning experience being a new filmmaker. Putting a scene together, it's not super easy. Not only is there planning involved, but there comes a time where you have to adapt to the circumstances. So I planned out the whole scene from beginning to end in a special notebook I had. Couldn't find it this morning. So I remember most of it, but of course it was morphed. Bay Ridge was the perfect location for the scene, which was half of the nightmare sequence that the movie is going to start off with. Basically, the main character being chased by a monster in his dreams. And so I was able to catch a lot of me just running down these tight, narrow streets because Bay Ridge is very narrow and hilly. I got a lot of great angles, both of the location and of the character. One funny thing that happened, or that I noticed, is that my eye slit was visible by the time I stopped shooting, so I'm curious to see if maybe I rubbed off the makeup when I was running around, and maybe I sweated it off. But good thing I have the Adobe Creative Suite now. I'll just Photoshop my eyebrow back together with some magic wand or whatever. It's a real blessing, to be able to do this work. I always try to keep bringing it back to that. The amount of joy I get out of it, it makes this work a real privilege. And it's not easy work. In fact, part of it was grueling. I had to change shirts. The shirt I wore for the movie, it's soaked in sweat. It was humid and I was running around. I'm happy I started reconditioning myself. Running a little bit, doing some exercise, because I would have had such issues going forward. The fact that I'm even a little bit, back in shape cardiovascularly helped a lot. Because I have a little bit of my speed back, which, It's also funny to watch yourself run, because my gait is like this. So, 'twas magical. I'd love to get a tattoo of today's date to commemorate this shoot. So, after this, it's back to Brooklyn, and I don't know. Probably sleep. I don't usually fall asleep in the daytime, but I think this is going to be one of the few exceptions. Next steps, I think, is to really learn a little bit more about how this camera works and learn how to open the aperture up manually. I don't want to be limited by automatic mode. Played around with some focus, which I'll put this shot right here. Let's see, hold on. I don't have the viewfinder on. Okay, I'll put the shot right here. So as you can see, I'm playing around with the focus, and I think it's a beautiful effect. And I learned, I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling now a little bit, but I did definitely learn a lot. And so, like, because this is my first movie, I think, technically speaking, I only have up and up. I'm only gonna get better with my camera work. It helps that I took film photography with composition, but camera tricks and just to refine the process of composition, that just comes from making stuff, which is why I have my my fun little YouTube channel that I could do little funny things. There's this guy, he sells soap and sunglasses, and he's like very macho, long blonde hair. Very successful advertisement guy. And I think he's the new Billy Mays. So I was thinking about doing a funny video of him and Billy Mays kind of like duking it out. And then the other funny video I wanted to do was like Nemesis from Resident Evil and his like family going on vacation. I did a funny video where I put the Nemesis mask on a mannequin with a Hawaiian shirt. And I think it would be just so funny, like Nemesis going on vacation with his daughter, and it's just like his daughter is just like the same as him, but like pigtails photoshopped on a Nemesis head. I think it'll be really cool. You'd look just like your mother or father. Nemesis's wife, maybe, and just Photoshop a Nemesis head on like a very busty like model. I don't know. I think that'd be funny. Hey, Nemesis got game. So got a lot more to come. See, now I'm just looking at the viewfinder again instead of looking at you. Got a lot more to come. Really excited to continue with these projects and hopefully get rich and famous. Sounds about right. Toodaloo, guys.